broadcaster and, of course, the first lord of the internet. And don't forget the world's most humble man. We mustn't forget that, of course. It's just a quick random pop-up to lockdown specials. Because of the coronavirus, of course, we did lockdown specials, and I would pop up for a couple of hours in the evening or a couple of hours in the morning, and we'd all get together and have a wee bit of chit-chat, and of course a great laugh, great fun was had by all. And then, of course, I had to start paying attention to other work, because you can't just go on enjoying yourself all the time and get on with all that. So that was what happened there. And now here it is. We're back just to say hi to every single one of you. I hope that you're well and that, you've been looking after both health challenges and other challenges, economic challenges with life, challenges with families, all that sort of thing. I send you love and blessings and say, do not worry, there will be light at the end of the tunnel, because there has to be. Good has to triumph over evil, otherwise the whole thing breaks down. So there we are. Good has to triumph over evil. I've been browsing a lot of social media and I've been seeing some very strange stuff on there. So there we are. A lot of what they have within them is coming out because of the situation they find themselves in. Now, who do we have here? Let's have a wee look. There's J-Dog, Dinky-Doo, Scottie. Long time no see. How are you, J-Dog? Lovely to hear from you. Nationwide coin hunt. Dinky-Doo, Scottie McClue. Dinky-Doo to you, you top man. Excellent stuff. Evening, Scottie. I'm back. What's happening? John Jones. Well done, you. That's excellent. Lots of interesting things. Just a quick random pop-up tonight to say hi to everybody and see if you're still about. There's Finlay. Finlay Morris. Hello, Finlay. Nice to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo. And who have we got here? Have you not been on? Haven't been on for a month, John, because I'd obviously so many things that required my attention. I was fairly maxed and still am. In fact, I'm even more maxed. I thought I do need to have a big thanks very much, J-Dog. You say the nicest thing. Nationwide coin hunt. You very, very generous person. He's just given me £1.99. I suspect it was £2. And he says, this is very well deserved. Well, nationwide coin hunt. I thank you. That is very, very kind of you. And many blessings to you, I say. Thank you. He must have tapped the dollar. Who's tapped the dollar, says Finlay? Nationwide coin hunt has tapped the dollar, Finlay. So there we go. I'll just have a bit of a share and see what's happening here, guys, because what I might have to do, I'm going to have to move this. That would be easier, wouldn't it? Easier to move it rather than move everybody else. And what I'll do is I'll just see what's happening here, and we'll get a little bit of sharing done. But thank you so much to Nationwide Coin Hunt for tapping the dollar. And he says very kindly, this is well deserved. Well, thank you. Fantastic. Where's Kareem? Says Finlay. Well, we don't know, Finlay. We'll have to wait and see if he wants to join us. So there we are. I'll maybe do a little bit of sharing and let people know what's what. And we can see if people want to join us. So there we are. And what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of blurb there. And then we can like and share the stream. Remember that one? Like to like. And I'll send it round and we'll see what's happening. So there we go. Excellent stuff. Right. What I'll do is I'll put one on YouTube itself. That's what I think people like to know. So we'll pop a little bit on there and we'll just put live now. That's always best, isn't it? Just let people know what's happening live now. There we go. And they could come and join us. Mind you, when is now? I mean, some people might find this a bit late and go, when's now? Live now. Right, so that's good. I can post that and let everybody know what's happening. There we go. So that's gone on to YouTube. So that should let one or two people know that that we're out there. And I'm doing a wee bit of sharing. And maybe some of you could do the same. That would be wonderful just to let everybody know what is what. As I say, we'll not be popping up too long. I won't keep you too long, but I like to say hi. I think it's very important. So there we go. Wonderful. And that's fantastic. Good stuff. Dinky-Doo, Scottie, and everyone. There's Robster on. Nationwide Coin Hunt has liked it. I thank you, sir. Thank you for your kindness. Welcome back, Scottie. I was feeling the worst with you not being on. I've shared with my most trusted advisors, Finlay. Good for you. What a top man. Very much appreciated. So there we are. And we'll send this off to the story as well, just to let people know what's what. I think it's always very important to let people know what's what. So there we are. Marvelous stuff. And I hope you've all been well. Do tell me your stories. I want to discuss a whole raft of things with you. All this Brexit stuff, I know you're probably fed up with hearing it, but do you really want to be leaving the EU? When people voted, did they really know what they were voting for? Did they know that they were going to turn the whole thing into total chaos? So there we are. Where have you been, Scottie? Not heard from you for a while. Dinky-Doo. John Marshall. Lovely to hear from you. And Dinky-Doo, yes, busy man. I've been getting lots of work recently. Scottie, you're much more important. It's great to see you back in OK J-Dog Gaming. I thank you. You're a very kind man. And I will always appreciate your wonderful input to the quality of our broadcast during the big lockdown. Do you think there's going to be another lockdown? Very, very strange, I say. A lot of very strange things happening because there's been another spike. The cases are rising. Well, I don't know. We would say there's been another cases constitute a spike. That's what we're wondering. A spike is a very loose term, isn't it? Statistical term. There's been a spike in the graph. No, I didn't want to leave the EU. I'm happy there was a new coin released, for it meant another one to my collection. Nationwide Coin Hunt. I like it. There's a man who's dedicated. There could be, the cases have been on the rise again in Scotland. So there we are. Has Johnston lost your trusted bonnet? Yes, well, I thought I'd just go baldy tonight. Absolutely. So what I've done, I've got a piece of skin-coloured latex and put it over my thick shock of black hair. And I thought that was quite good, just to give the impression that I'm a little bit more mature than I actually am. That sort of idea. You know, the kind of thing. So there we are. Just doing a little bit of sharing, guys. If you're up for it, we can do the same. That would be wonderful. Lets people know what's what. And so there you are. So the trusted bonnet is here. But do you wish me to don it? To don it or to don it? There we are. Is it don or don? You would just don it, wouldn't you, D-O-N? So there you are. So there's the trusted bonnet. Fantastic. The trusted bonnet. You can't beat it, I say. Wonderful. Right. So that's what's happening there. The trusted bonnet. Yes, John. Right. I'm just going to share with the big Scottie McClue pages again. Let everybody know what's what. As I say, we'll not keep you too long tonight, but just I thought a bit of a pop-up, bit of a chat with the nation. Well, not just one nation. Remember, we talk to all nations on here. So that's always a good thing. All nations. Right. So that's that one gone. Just doing a bit more sharing. But the bonnet back on, Scottie, it makes you look much better. No Scottie without it. So there we are. Do a giveaway for the trusted bonnet. He says for £2. I couldn't sell my bonnet for £2. Do you prefer it on? Does that look better? Because everybody used to say, take the bonnet off, take the bonnet off. There we are. Hello there, China. Oh, look, we've got Alistair Campbell. How wonderful. Bless you for joining us, Alistair. Bonnet on or off, folks? Now, come on. Let's have some proper feedback. Let's see what is what. Bonnet on? Is it better like that? Or is it better like that? Is it better like that? Or is it better like that? Okay, so you'll have to decide. Much better, just like old times. Ah, J-Dog. Alistair Campbell, you're a good judge of character. Do you think I should put the bonnet on or the bonnet off? We do, of course, have... I'd buy 5 Scottie McClue bonnets for £2 each May Day. Ah, nationwide coin hunt. We'll need to get... What about a Scottie McClue coin? Yes, there we are. What denomination would be a suitable Scottie McClue coin, would you say, nationwide coin hunt? Because you're obviously a numismatist. Have I got that? Are you a numismatist? There we are. Do let us know. We're always interested. Always interested. Right. So there we are. I'll do that. And we shall see what is what. Wonderful. That's excellent. That's what we'll do. That's what we shall do any day. Any day, says Nationwide. Fantastic. Correct. A numismatist. A numismatist. Not easy to say that, you know. Absolutely. So there we are. A numismatist. Now, what else am I doing here? Oh, we're still doing a bit of sharing, so it's on the go. Can you say what you've been up to? Have you had any media work in the works? Well, John Jones, there's quite a lot of media work in the works at the moment. There are new radio stations popping up. And as you know, it would be madness for a radio station to launch without having Scottie McClue on it. So there we are. Even if it was just for, you know, even if you were just having it on for, I don't know, a few months or a few years, you know. Doesn't need to be the next 20 years, but I think if I was launching a radio station and put Scottie McClue on for maybe 2 or 3 years, you know. Hello, Scottie, how do? Kareem Dinky-Doo, lovely to hear from you. How is life, my dear fellow? Good to see you back live, Scottie, says Craig Cochran. Dinky-Doo from everyone. Give your camera a wee clean. It's a wee bit fuzzy. Is it fuzzy? Well, let me see if we can anti-fuzz. I might have some anti-fuzz. You'll probably lose me here now. Any better? Tell me if there's an improvement there. So there we are. Yes, the cameraman's had his fish supper fingers all over it. Fantastic. Right, so that's what we'll do. Ah, wonderful. What I'm doing here, guys, I'm sharing to Reddit. Now, you can follow me on Reddit, Scottie_McClue. I'm just new, and I'm looking for what they call karma. Yes. They always say some people don't get what they deserve. Others say it's a good job. So on Reddit, I've got 3 followers because I'm new. So can I suggest you go to Scottie_McClue if you've got a Reddit account and give me a wee bit of karma. There we are, just posting now. That should be fine. That seems to have gone down beautifully. So we'll see what happens there. Yes. Ah, yes, that's right. All that stuff. Wonderful, isn't it? You can't beat it. Right, bit of karma. So, what we've got there is somebody saying, no, I did not want to leave the EU. Let's hear from you. Did you want to leave the EU or did you not? Just out of interest. I don't want to get into a big argument. I like the bonnet, but it's what pleases thyself. Well, Alistair Campbell, yes, I like the bonnet, but I wondered if maybe I just go baldy with my new piece of skin-coloured latex I'm using to cover my thick shock of dark hair, which we all know I have, you see. Hello, Scottie. Hello, Kareem has given me £1. Kareem, you're extremely kind. Very, very good of you. Kareem has tapped the dollar, everybody. John Marshall, bonnet on, Scottie. That's your trademark. Scottie, how's your voice? It sounds a bit hoarse. Yes, well, I've been doing a lot of talking, Kareem. So it is a little bit hoarse. In fact, I think a couple of days ago, no, maybe a week ago, I kind of lost it. It went a bit squeaky. That point of view. So I think I've just been using it too much. So I'll probably not stay up too long tonight. Where's Glenn, says Finlay. I don't know, Finlay. It's not your camera. It must be your connection, says J-Dog. We're a wee bit fuzzy on the connection, J-Dog. The bonnet on and the fingerless gloves. Craig, as the winter comes in, we'll maybe need the fingerless gloves because McClue Towers gets pretty, in midwinter, like all these great old mansions, Right, so get on to Reddit, guys, and follow me on Reddit, and we'll see if anybody's got a Reddit account. Drink your Earl Grey. J-Dog, yes. I did not want to leave. Oh, you didn't want to leave the EU? No. I'm thinking there's only really a handful of actual Brexiteers, but they get very angry. I think they fear they've made a mistake. Scottie McClue talking too much. Surely not. Craig Cochrane. I've been doing a lot of lecturing, you see, to the next generation of Scottie McClues. I see the Waverley had a crash. Time it went, says Numpty. No, well, we don't know Numpty. She's just out with new boilers. We'll get to the bottom of all that at some point. Says Stuart Clark. What a pleasant surprise at Scottie McClue. Stuart Clark, yes. Kareem says, Scottie, the R rate shooting up, as we said. Too many wanted pubs open and all kids back not thinking of the consequences. Absolutely, Kareem, very important. And, the young people, are they social distancing? Scottie, and one last time, please, is an autograph available? I love the vids massive. Oh, of course it's available to you. There's no need to have a last time. We'll get some way of getting it to you. Cyber Starfish. All right, Scottie. All right, Cyber Starfish. I need to tape the rest of All Creatures Great and Small. I didn't watch it first time around. Oh, John Jones, the new All Creatures Great and Small is outstanding. I loved the first one, of course. And I'm so glad we've still got a nice bit of theme tune. But this one is outstanding. There's some lovely, lovely moments in it, I loved it. So there we are. And I love Mrs. Hall. I've always liked Mrs. Hall in all of them. I'm sure you're a great lecturer. Oh, J-Dog, I don't know, but people seem to appreciate it, put it that way. So there we go. So buzzing to play football tomorrow night, Scottie. Can you wish me luck, Finlay? Of course I can wish you luck. What do you play? I used to play Inside Out. So there we are, fantastic. Liked and shared, job done as always, Scottie, says the wonderful Craig Cochrane. Thank you very, very much appreciated. So there we are. Right, now, anybody gets on there. Has anybody followed me on Reddit? Subscribe to Scottie McClue's channel. There are great plans for live streaming as well. We shall be sorting that, I can assure you. Wonderful. Now, so there we go. Excellent stuff. Right, let's just see what's happening. Oh, yes, some of you are on there. That's wonderful. This is a great thing. I just thought when I saw the numbers who are watching live, I used to think, now you see, this is it. Oh, ye of little faith. I thought to myself, well, there's maybe not many, but then I noticed that becomes thousands because we're over 500,000 people having viewed the site. Now, that's not bad for just a wee guy, is it? Is that not quite good for just a wee guy like McClue, who is, of course, the world's top broadcaster? I don't think that's a doubt. Why do people get annoyed when you do that? If he would stop his nonsense, he could be huge. Just went golfing on Sunday, was shocked to find the garden pub packed, no social distancing. Tot, tot, tottity, tot, 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 tot. I say, J-Dog. Scottie, I was watching the old Callan series And Charles Endell. Oh, now was Callan the one with the swinging light bulb? Was that Callan? Was that the one with Russell Lonely Hunter in it? Callan. Linda Thane, hi Scottie, are you back nightly again? No, I don't think we're back nightly, Linda, but I thought I'd do a pop-up just to see how everybody was, because I was missing you all, you know? All that. Oh, Scottie, when the stupid lockdown's finished, come back and visit, if you know what I mean by that. Oh, a nationwide coin hunt. What a very, very nice thing to say. I know exactly what you mean. Well done, you. Yes, Charlie Endell. Charles Endell, Esquire. In fact, I think I've got the voice for doing Charlie Endell. There we are. Wonderful. Scottie, you're back nightly again, says Linda. Well, no, I think just a little bit at a time, Linda. Softly, softly. Softly, softly, catch your monkey, as they used to say. Wonderful. Well done, Linda. We'll see if we can get some more pop-ups, because everybody will be in their house. I think of a lot of the time when it was popping up at 8 o'clock high summer, people were, having a wee barbecue in the back garden or something. So there we are. Edward Woodward and wee Russell. Yes. When do you think coronavirus will be over? A vaccine? Maybe next year? I don't know, J-Dog. It's very difficult to predict any of that. You see, the selfish people, there's two things going on here. They're all selfish if they don't have the instructions, but there's people saying, I don't want all this, I need to have a life. And you think, if you don't obey the instructions, you won't have a life at all. So you need to think about that. But of course, they're out there, they're not social distancing, up goes the old R rate, and they're ruining the fact that we broke up all the air bridges for almost 6 months. They're ruining all that. Now, if they're dependent on working for their income and they have to, isolate for another 6 months, where's all that going, And that's just through people's selfishness, thinking, no, I don't hold with all this. I'm more important than everyone else. All that nonsense. Good to see you back, Scottie, says Sean Gowdy. And you, Sean. Taven says, do you remember me? Yes, of course I do. Nice to hear from you. So there we are. So lots happening, guys. Wonderful stuff. Now, I'm going to need a wee comfort break. What do we got here? Oh, yes. That's the ticket. Oh. Just with incredible heat in the studio tonight. Right, I'm off to finish some maths homework for tomorrow. Lovely speaking to you again. We'll have to get Skype going. Take care, Dinky-Doo. J-Dog, all the best with the maths. Wonderful. Remember, everything's mathematics. Everything. So there we go. Wonderful stuff. Have Mrs. McClue and Johnson been, says Craig? They've been keeping Johnson busy. Oh, yes. Johnson's always kept busy. Mrs. McClue takes no prisoners when it comes to work. So there we are. Fantastic, I say. It's hard to believe this is still going on in the autumn. Spring and summer gone. Alistair Campbell, I know, just disappeared. Just gone. That's the way of it, isn't it? So there we are. David Dinky-Doo, wonderful stuff. So that's that. We can't go into all that, of course, on here. So there we are. So we'll not go into any detail there. Scottie, thank you for coming on. I can say we've all missed you in your chit-chat. Welcome back, Kareem. That is so very kind of you. And I've missed all of you, of course. I thought, I'm wondering how they all are. But you can only do so much, So there we are, very, very busy. Absolutely. Yes, so that's what I say. So there we are. Now, what have we been on? We've been on 25 minutes. So another 5 minutes would be fair dues. Would that be all right? And I shall save the old voice. Save the old voice. Building it up, of course, save the voice. But yes, I think too much talking. Too much Scottie McClue talking. Where did this come from? Scottie, what's Santa going to get you this year? Well, Kareem, I think I'll be getting something for Santa. So there we are, looking like Santa's brother. So there we are. Yes, thank you, David. Yes, we'll not talk about all that just now. So there we are. See if she's getting the message here. There we go. Wonderful. I'll be here as long as you are. Nationwide coin hunt, you are a top man. Well said, Kareem. John Marshall, very kind. Very, very kind of you. Absolutely. It is lovely just to see you all again. And I'm working on projects, you know, the length of the pop-up, etc., etc. To stand in for me for an hour. What about that? And we could pop on. We'll also maybe try different times in the winter and see what's what. But do please share this round because, again, we need to get the subscribers up so you can get the message out there to the nation. Scottie, please rest your voice. I shall, Kareem. I'm going to go in 3 minutes' time, and I'm going to have a lemon and honey. Well, no, in fact, I'll tell you. I couldn't get lemons, so I had a lime and honey. What do you think of that? Very interesting. And I got lime juice all over my hands, and it smells gorgeous, absolutely outstanding. So I had this all over my hands, and the dog was getting a biscuit, and he wanted the biscuit. He was going, oh, the lime is too much. So anyway, you're very kind, Kareem. Is it not your bath time, Kareem? Numpty heat. Would you stop? Kareem is a very distinguished member of this program, as you are yourself, Professor. Well, Scottie and everyone, I'll say good night, wrap up and stay safe, especially with the R rate rising daily. Kareem, you are absolutely right. Good night to you. Thank you so much for your generosity, for tapping the dollar. Thank you to Nationwide Coin Hunt for tapping the dollar. Very, very kind of you guys. Very much appreciated. You know, just lovely thoughts. Here's you back, says Alistair Campbell. What a nice man you are, Alistair. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So when life gives you limes, you make limeade. Yes, that was a lovely, lovely line. Do you remember Parahandy, the Vital Spark, on BBC Scotland on a Friday night? Roddy McMillan was the skipper. He was Parahandy. And John Grieve was the engineer. And Alex McAvoy was the ship's boy. And Walter Carr was the mate. And it was just an outstanding series. Nothing has ever touched it for popularity in Scotland. And wonderful writing, of course, by Neil Monroe, formerly of the Glad. A minister had got the puffer because he'd missed the ferry. And ministers on boats were bad luck, so they'd hidden him beneath the bunk because Doogie, the mate, was a bit superstitious. Anyway, Parra came down and he went to the coal scuttle and got a bottle of whiskey where he'd secreted it. And he said to the minister, would you take a dram? He said, scurvy. And Fulton Mackay was playing the minister, wonderful actor. Scottish actor, you'll see him in Porridge as Mr. Mackay. And Fulton Mackay said, oh, I always thought that was lime juice. And Parra says, well, lime juice too. They're always bringing out something new. And of course, in the old days of the press gangs and the British Navy in the 1800s, they had scurvy skin disease caused by a lack of fresh fruit and vegetables at sea. And lime juice was very good for curing it quite quickly. So there we are. Never a dull moment. Right, I'm going to dash off now. Take great care of yourselves. I was playing the Parahandy poker the other day. Alistair Campbell, you're a very talented man. We love it. Take great care of your dear selves, everyone. Lovely, lovely being with you again. And this is Scottie McClue saying to every single one of you, Dinky-Doo. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra, lads.